Welcome back, everybody. And we're here with some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. Because we have a book to return. And then, I believe we are going to infiltrate a city council meeting. Which should prove to be interesting.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Or have an eventful one, whatever you want. Feels weird to just walk into somebody's house like this. Hello, I have your book.
By the way, like you were saying about that book,
My favorite book? Pray tell, did you find it?
as I wandered through the fortress, I stumbled upon von Bergov's chambers, and there it lay. Red leather, gold inlay, just as you said.
You really found it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yep.
By the way, did you have any time to leaf through it and see what it's about?
Actually not.
That's too bad. I think you would like it. And perhaps even learn a thing or two.
Why do you think so?
I just think you might find some common ground with the author. Not in absolutely everything, of course. That's just not possible. But in basic matters, I believe you'd agree. Look, you've never thought about writing something.
Me? And what would
How
I
did I
write?
lose reputation
How
for
should I
doing
know?
nothing?
Poetry, a novel, a treatise, or a whole book?
That's a tempting notion. Who knows? In another life, I might have become a writer.
Wouldn't you want to at least give it a try?
I suppose I'm not quite sure where you're going with this.
There are still a few blank pages left, so we could finish writing it together. You and me. What do you think?
Yeah.
That sounds great.
We'll have plenty of light and privacy in my chambers. Will you escort me?
My pleasure.
How should I start?
You haven't thought of anything yet?
Now, I have many ideas, but we must contribute in equal part.
Both? Well, fine. And what should I do?
Just tell me what you'd like to read about. A tale of a man or a woman? I'll take careful notes of everything.
There are heaps of stories about men. So I propose one about a woman.
All right, a woman then. But I'd need to know more about her.
Such as...
Tell me one trait that is important for you. What would impress you in a girl?
I think above all that she should be clever.
And isn't that rather detrimental for a girl?
Only fools say that. Jilted
Darn
half-wits who
tootin'.
met girls smarter than themselves.
You'd be surprised. My father is no fool, but at times he wishes I were more of a goose.
You're not marrying
or
your
better
father?
yet, that I would change overnight into a son. But if the lady in our story is clever, should she employ her wits for good or evil?
Good.
I'm for good intentions. If we come up with an interesting woman, it would be a shame to write her as evil.
I agree. Too bad it's only on paper. I'd like to meet Our Lady in the flesh.
Wow, I didn't give her much details.
Well, just about finished.
Well, let's have a look.
Not yet. Something's missing.
What?
A picture. I don't trust myself with proper illumination, but I think I can handle a sketch. Especially if you'll be my model.
What? And what on earth do I have to do?
Imagine a beautiful lady is standing before you, and you are courting her. What would you do?
I'd rather keep what I do to myself. But how about something like this?
Well, Now we're done.
Finally. I'm sore all over.
From what?
Your suffering is over.
You knelt
take a
down
look
for
at
like
what we've
20
done.
seconds, Henry.
Your reward.
Which one is ours? About an eloquent lady and a bad dancer. That's what she wrote about. Oh, look at the picture! She made a nice picture. I ain't reading all that. Sorry, Rosa.
So what about that story of ours? Tell me your impressions.
Too bad there aren't more books like this. If there were, I might end up turning into a scholar.
Really? I'll take that as the highest possible compliment.
Good.
And what about the sketch? For such a slapdash job, it's not bad, right?
Oh, it's pretty, really. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
I know I'm no master illuminator, but otherwise, I think we can be quite satisfied. And thank you for the help. I really enjoyed it.
Well, so did I.
Oh, hit her
And
with
for
the
that
top one.
matter, you're an interesting girl, and I'd like to get to know you a little better.
No beating around the bush. How about that? Please do stop by sometime. I wager it will be enlightening for both of us.
Probably won't.
Perhaps I can show you my collection of hunting trophies.
So be it. Onward! That's not the way out. How do I get out of here? It was the way out. Hello? How about this meeting?
Shy,
I'm sorry.
Then take a look.
I'm going to see the Mint Master. May I enter?
Any fool could say that. What do you want from him?
I have an appointment with him.
All right. Go ahead then. But
That was a
don't waste too
bald-faced
much of his
lie.
time.
I'll try not to.
I should get going.
Ooh,
Excuse me?
you're excused. That is a shiny dress. How'd you get your dress so shiny? I'm sorry. Whoa, she was side-eyeing me hard.
Glad to see you again.
rat!
You have the gall to show me your face again? I'll call the guards.
Hold your
I'll
horses.
call your mom again.
I'll come in peace. Actually, I have a little offer for you.
You've come to blackmail me again?
Call it what you like. I need to get into the City Council Assembly. And I reckon you can help me.
The assembly? The one King Sigismund is supposed to attend in person?
Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance
Gotta
to meet
play the
king.
part.
Don't try that on me. This is connected with Ruthard, isn't it? And tell the truth.
Well, I just want to climb the social ladder a bit. Nothing wrong with that, is there?
And could you not choose a different occasion for that?
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you want to keep your position and your head on your shoulders, you better shape up.
All right, all right. Maybe we can make a deal.
Maybe we
If
can.
I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately and you won't betray yourself, or especially me. And that will be the end of our business together.
I can do this one.
I must have misheard you. Our business will be over when I say it is, not before. So pull your head out your ass and see to getting me into that assembly.
All right, Jesus. No need to lose your temper.
I will.
You can get into the council
There is a need for
assembly relatively easily. My cook's son will be serving there. He's roughly around your age. Maybe he can be persuaded to let you stand in for him. Although, not everyone would want to give up an opportunity to serve the King of Hungary.
Where can I find the cook's boy?
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today from Master Tailor Schneider. You'll almost certainly run into him there. That
Well,
is,
good.
if he's up and about after his boozing bout. I swear that fellow practically lives at that Tin Hen.
At the what?
That German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. That is zum Eisernen Adler.
What will I need to work as a waiter there?
Fast feet and good manners. And the livery of a royal waiter.
Excuse me?
Do you think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
Well,
No, but you could be a prick that
But I never
steals
heard
from
about
you.
any livery before.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it.
Well, okay, cool.
What would work on him? How can I persuade him to give me his job?
Would you like me to give you a letter for him? I told you how to get to the assembly. Now do your part.
Who's this boy?
Franta's his name. Franta Cooldown. He's an idler and a boozer, but he's proved his worth as a waiter. Which reminds me, you'll need his letter of permission to serve in the council. Otherwise, you won't be let inside.
I'll be going then. See you at the council.
Just make sure we both come out of it alive.
I'll make sure I do. Can't promise about you, Ulrich. Let's see where we're going. Ooh. Obtain the king's waiter's certificate. And we'll go to the one we're sure of being there first. Ah, there you are, Pebbles. Oh, what a beautiful horsey.
Come here.
That's a good horsey.
Everyone else can. Huh?
We're gonna go to the C marker.
Anything you need.
Whoa! That's him!
Greetings. What do you need?
You must be Franta Cooldown.
I am. And who might you be?
I'm Henry. I heard you're supposed to serve at the City Council Assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up, fill your belly, and I'll do all the work for you.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Apart from that, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine, while I run around like a bugger with pitchers so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
I just have to get in there, understand? I have an important message for the king about a plot against him.
But why would you want to get to him as a waiter?
But it could be that someone from the council is mixed up in it, so I have to be incognito. See?
Yeah.
See. All right then. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Can you tell different wines apart and that?
Yeah, whenever I hover above them, they give
Of
me a different
course.
name.
Who do you take me for?
All right. No need to get upset. Show the confirmation to
He
the
does
head
have great
butler.
hair. I'll give him
Tell
that.
him I sent you and think up some good excuse. Clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. I didn't get round to picking it up, so go and see Schneider in the market.
Thanks.
Will do.
I won't disgrace you, I promise.
You better not.
I might.
Farewell, my friend.
I don't expect you to do anything about it either. So now I need to get this livery.
Pots.
A fine day for some fine wares.
Him!
What do you need, my friend?
I hear one Franta Cooldown is supposed to come and pick up new clothes from you.
Aye, the finest. I spent the best part of 2 weeks working on them, and damn near left my fingers on them as buttons. But it was worth it. With clothes like that, he wouldn't be ashamed to stand before the king himself.
As it happens, you hit the nail on the head. Franta asked me to pick up those clothes for him.
Really?
He gave me a certificate. See? He's got his name on it.
I was hoping he'd try them on one last time before final adjustments. But, very well then.
Thank you, sir.
Softest linen canvas.
Now, to the meeting, right? Right? Report for duty.
Fine wares here.
Quality goods here.
Quality goods here.
I apologize.
Should.
Franta Cooldown sent me. I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Franta's not coming? What's wrong with him?
He got poisoned. Probably from food. He's writhing in agony. By turns praying and cursing, spewing from both ends.
Oh, that's enough. All right. At least you're here.
We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on.
So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure. Here it is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You know a good waiter by his properly seated cap, and you don't have one at all. Without a tunic, you're no royal waiter, just a common alehouse boy. And have you forgotten your hose?
No.
I can't let you into the chamber without them. You can put your steel aside in front of the council chamber, along with your other stuff. You won't be needing it anyway. You don't want to be dragging a load if you're running around tables. The royal waiter's livery has strict rules. So get changed quick and come back on time.
Here I am.
Let's have a look at you then. You've got a waiter's cap. A tunic you have. Hose are good. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be light on your
I also
feet to
have no
run
shoes
around
on me.
tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know what your duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice. I wouldn't want to foul things up.
I should certainly hope not. Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not get in anyone's way. In short, behave as if you're not there. But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you run and pour it for him on the double. You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their table and pour for them. White Tokaid or red monastery wine.
White or red, by the door to the chapel. Got it.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarzhitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly has to be interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right.
Sounds good.
Sir Adam of Zarzhit stays dry.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
Remember who wants what?
That too, but more importantly, do not disturb the councillors at their work. They have a lot to discuss. And in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you.
I got it.
Understood?
Absolutely. I'm a waiter, after all. Not some street gossip monger.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary, but you'll manage it, right?
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
Guess we'll order wine either Tokaji, white, or monastery red by calling out to you and raising their hand. If you're unsure, you can ask them to repeat their order on the table in the corner of the room. Probably so you not let guests wait too long. Pour them the wine they didn't order.
There are the pictures of wine.
Our current
Hopefully I won't splash anyone's shoes.
And on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the
Okie
Dry
dokie.
Devil, used that thing. That
Andrew Boner.
hand cannon. Can you believe it?
Are you deaf or something?
Where did they
Why?
get them? White.
You're the one who should know where they got them. Since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich?
Where do I
All
pour
I'm
it?
saying is that they had them, Herr Gott.
Excuse me.
It is eine Schande when
Boy,
outlaws
are you
have
deaf
better
or something?
weapons than
Why?
the city garrison.
White.
And
I'm
Herr
right
König
here.
surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris?
Finally.
deal?
What I smell is that you're stopping
Didn't think it was gonna let me.
do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is. The Dry Devil is
Goodness.
running free. There are Raubricker everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
I fancy
Who is
some
it you want to
Tokai.
fight? Exactly.
Okay.
Boy.
The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
Shut up! The king
Oh.
can arrive
Hey,
anywhere.
where's my white?
What if
Right
he
here.
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we
There
get
we
the
go.
for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory, and the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
The king fears
Pour me
that
red
this
wine.
town
Red
will rise
wine.
against him.
Red wine.
He'll
Coming
take
through.
the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubricker to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the
Hey, we're pretty good at this.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
White wine.
empty?
Isn't it the
Pour me
same
some white.
So, the cleanliness of the city is not
There you
what
are.
it should be. The current baths
No.
in the city fall far short of covering all the citizen's needs.
But we have another
This is the
battle.
Adam of Zarzitz. I'm not supposed to serve him.
Adam from the baths in Haradek district told me about it. Says it's filthy.
Nonsense. He's just envious. Bet he sees the
Is
opportunity,
everything all right?
and people are lining
There's
up
nothing you can do
to
about
bathe.
it. Come closer.
I'd find it hard to believe.
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She
Okay.
thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Heard.
Where can I find this goblet?
Use your eyes and come right back with it, understood?
Yes,
The
sir.
Black Death. A great many people died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's plan? The Black Death had nothing to do with the baths, unless the Lord wishes to punish the wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important.
Where's the goblet?
But we don't have money to spend. Arguing
Pick up.
about who is going to what,
Nice.
where and how.
Whose
is a waste
silver
of
might this
time.
be?
It's only a waste of time because we're always arguing about the same thing.
Not at all. If you'd finally admit
Bring it
that
right
you
to it.
tried it.
So, did you find it?
I did, Master Bailiff. Here it is.
Where are my glasses?
Not so loud. Show it here. That's it. And now go back to your job.
Yes, sir.
Next, you'll want me to serve wine to everyone for free, too.
Why not? In Jerome Nars's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, let's agree to disagree. What if the king heard us?
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty honors us with his visit.
Refill,
and as we
boy.
know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage. Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Sir?
Here we go.
I'm not sure what you're implying.
Horseshit! You know full well, everybody knows, he wiped the floor with you!
Compose yourself, Adam, and stop drinking. The king might come any time now.
That's right.
Boy,
Let's not burden
I'd
the
like some
anointed
white.
monarch with
Some white.
such-
Me? Compose myself?
I'm coming, Master Crondle.
Me?
You and your weird ass name.
I beg your pardon.
Sir?
I demand that you...
Ruhe!
Thank
Franz,
you, waiter.
please continue.
I'm speaking about the Rutard incident. You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that. Just
You
a
there,
small
lad.
misunderstanding.
A cup of bread.
We've sorted it out
And
and
don't you skimp
everything's
on me.
settled.
My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have
Well,
a good
I-
reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
I don't like Rutard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Rutard will cause any trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
That's true.
Unless he puts an end to us first. God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want. I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword fighting school
Boy,
brought this
I'd like
custom
some
to
white.
us. It's now run by the German Menhard. Who
Darn
knows
right
who
it
that
is.
fellow is?
Don't be ridiculous, Forsucker. You act like you've never
Sir?
been in a fight yourself. And to accuse a swordsmaster
Don't hang
without
around
a
with me.
shred of
Vanish, you hear me?
We're not some old
I'm right
fishwives
here.
in the marketplace.
In the corner of the
we'll
room
just
where I was
leave it
told to
be?
be.
Proven offences are
Hey,
punished by the
waiter.
bailiff. And that's that. There are more pressing matters to deal with.
More pressing than
Refill, sir.
Do you think I come to the council just to guzzle wine?
The guard.
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you disappear for a little while...
All right. I'll get them.
I knew I could count on you. While you're at it, count how many figures on the mural have wings.
But why?
Because I'm bored, and because I told you. Get on with it.
Okay.
I'll soon be out of customers.
The chapel. How many
You'll never get anywhere like this. Why waste our time?
figures in the mural
That
have
was easy
wings
enough.
on
And
it?
he wanted me to count the winged figures.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? No, I counted those. 13, 14, 15. Okay.
So, let's see what you've got for me.
I found your gloves, sir.
Really? Let's see them. And did you count those winged figures?
I counted 16, sir.
And did you count all the monsters and animals?
Oh, I thought you meant only the angels.
Go back to serving wine, blockhead.
There's the eternal dispute over the cathedrals. The building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, They are calling diocesan pilgrimages to
Hey,
settlements.
wait!
Right under our noses.
Pour me some monastery
It's
wine.
just a village with a monastery.
Monastery
They are
wine.
going to Mokarol mining city. Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen.
Ooh, yeah.
Start with night shifts.
Because those so-called craftsmen are a band of parasites. You pay them, they come late, or report sick. And if they do come, their work is shit, and you have to pay someone else to put it right. It's a waste of time. I tell you, a waste of time.
Adam,
I'd
don't
like some
interrupt
white.
the proceedings with your drunken ranting, even if you are in the right. And as for you, Endelin, haven't you noticed there's a
Right here for you, sir.
Are the experts from far off supposed to work in a city under siege?
Now run along.
Besides, I get the feeling there's something other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you? And what would that be?
Like, for instance, that you'd like
Boy,
to have
I'd
your
like some
own
white.
altar there?
So what if I would?
Hold your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
Then hell freezes over, my friend. Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A
Thank you.
swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Worthy councillors, we are not on the marketplace to argue like fishwives. The construction of the cathedral is proceeding slowly, and, as Jerome says, there is a war, and there is neither money nor craftsmen. But with our joint powers, we will finish the building to the glory of God and our city, even if it takes 100 years. What is next in the order of business?
I'm telling you, something is being planned. Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Henry, get out of the way.
Azonal Gyurcsek össze, a legjobb katonákat, és kelkinek útra!
Oh, he looks strange. There he is. Bow. Don't look at him when you pour the wine, Henry. The no shoes kills me. Don't look at him. Oh.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Well, thank you, sir. But
Like
you should.
this plan of fights!
Oh. Oh. Somebody's in trouble. This is where the prologue took place, isn't it?
Come now, Father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject. Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Gutenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try. Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malashov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Gutenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
I'll do exactly that. Next time. You guys, oh, there's lots to do at parties. And hey, I could even deliver some more wine. But we're gonna meet a rabbi, and I guess his dad. Next time. I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in. I will catch you on the flip-flop.
Greetings,
Ease.
sir.
Greetings.